Hello everyone. Do you remember this girl with tangled hair? Well, today I am doing a reversion of it. Um, you know, I've been looking through some of my old artwork and I've come across her quite a few times over the past 3.5 years since I've drawn her. And I've never been completely happy with this drawing, and I guess that happens with a lot of my drawings, but some of them bother me more than others, and this is one that definitely bothers me a lot. So today I decided to go ahead and try redrawing her. So I kind of flipped her and added some more detail, and some of the things that bothered me about the original drawing was that her nose was way out of proportion to the rest of her face. So that really bothered me. And also, the top of her head, it looked like she was bald almost to the middle of her head. So that really bothered me too. So I decided to go ahead and try redrawing her and see if I could come up with a version of her that I liked more. And I have. I really like her. Maybe in 3.5 years from now, I won't like this one, but for now, I'm happy with it. So, yeah, I'm glad I went back and, changed things up and, you know, just retried drawing her. So, yeah, so that's going to be today's video. Uh, for my pens, I'm using my Staedtler Fineliners, and I'm also using my UNI Pin Pens. The UNI Pin Pens have been my favorite pens lately. I did my large projects with those pens as well as some Sharpies, but mainly the UNI Pin Pens have been my favorite lately. Let's see, what should I update you on? I'm kind of exhausted right now. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. This drawing took about 4 hours to do, and it's larger than the original by quite a bit, but I don't know. I was done with this probably at midnight or so, but it took forever to get the editing to the point where I was happy with it and where you weren't going to be watching a half an hour long video. So I shortened it down to just about 12 minutes. So I hope you don't mind me rambling for the next, 9 minutes now. So what's been going on? Allie has been crazy busy with her school, doing all advanced classes and with her band still. I can't believe how much work those guys put into their performances. I mean, it's just crazy. 3 days a week she's there from right after school at 3:30 until 6:45, and then on the weekends she is there on Saturdays. Last week it was 9 to 5, and this week I think it's going to be 9 in the morning until 10 at night. So yeah, she is a very busy girl, and of course she's got her boyfriend Jared, and yeah, so I feel like I haven't seen her very much. I even told her today, I was like, you know what, this weekend on Sunday, you and I are turning off the computers and turning off our phones, and we are spending time together because I miss my kid. And she just laughed at me and she's like, okay. But yeah, her classes keep her busy too. I mean, she's doing really well in them. Well, I really like this school, the way they have their grades. Whenever the teacher updates their grades on the computer, I can see it automatically, so I check it pretty much every day just to see how she's doing. And yeah, she's doing really well so far, so I'm really happy about that. So she's been there it'll be almost a month now that she's been back to school, her first year of high school, so yeah. Lauren, Greg's girlfriend, is still pregnant and she is feeling very pregnant. She feels like this pregnancy has been like a 10-year pregnancy or something. But it's a cute little belly now. Well, big belly, but I was thinking I wanted to do like a drawing on her stomach. So we are going to pick up some paints and stuff and see what I come up with that I can draw on her belly to make it look cute before she has the baby. If you don't know, she is having a girl, and her name is going to be Lily. And yeah, we're all still very excited about her coming along. I have been just working on my big project. It is another coloring book. If you saw that What I've Been Up To video, I showed you one of the really large drawings that I've done for it. Now this one won't be out for a very long time, probably around Christmas time, but yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past few months or so. And now that I am finally away from that, I can finally start recording videos more often and posting more often. I'm actually taking some time away from any other large projects because I really want to get more videos recorded and be way ahead before I start another large project like that again. Because every time it was like I was trying to, finish my large project or a large drawing, I was too exhausted and my hands hurt too much to then even draw a tiny tile for my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm going to take some time away from any big projects and just focus on you guys. Now, if you didn't know, I did have a book released in July. It was my, it had 100 new patterns in there as well as 75 coloring pages. And it's doing really well. And if you haven't checked out my books, there's always a link below to where you can check it out on YouTube. Or on Amazon, sorry. It is 5 o'clock in the morning and I've been awake all night, sorry. Now you can see here I'm doing the little dot things. That it was inspired from the original Tangle, but I didn't like it. It was too light. And I would have had to have added a lot more dots. And it just wasn't the effect I wanted to go for, so I did go over it with my hairlines. And yeah. That was another thing that bothered me from the original, is that there was no real hairlines. So, it just kind of looked like snakes or ropes or something on her head. And I don't know, I didn't really like that either. So, yeah, I put a lot more time and effort into this drawing than I did the original. And I'm much happier with it. Do you guys ever go back and try drawing something that you've drawn before just to see how much you've improved and stuff? I had looked at this, the original of this probably, the last time I looked at it was probably a month ago, and I had it in my head that I wanted to redo it. So I sketched her out at first, and then I pulled her out today, and I pulled out the original version after I had drawn this, and I was surprised at how much I've actually improved since 2013. I mean, I knew I had. If I go back and look at old videos, I would see it, but it was just kind of neat to see two representations of the same drawing. I won't be doing this very often. I mean, this was just the main one that was really bothering me, so I had to do it. But I really recommend it. I had to add these little stars into the drawing as well because I am a huge fan of stars, if you didn't know. Stars and trees, they're my things. And I'm just using very basic tangle patterns for this drawing. I'm sure you've seen me draw these many times before. Used a lot of my favorite ones, and I just added more detail with the hair. Actually making it hairlines instead of a solid, thick black rope on her head. So yeah. So I'm just finishing up these few tangles, and then I think I do the hairlines for like two of the tangles to show you what I'm doing, that I'm just making it match the other side. But I did a lot of the hairlines off camera, mainly because I was tired at that point and I wanted to sit on my bed and, have my lap desk on me and draw that way. So yeah, so that's what I did. So let me know how many of you have actually been here since the beginning, since January of 2013. And how many of you actually saw me draw the original version of the girl with tangled hair? Alright, here's the close-up scan of her. The close-up, I don't know, preview of everything, just so that you can see all the little hairlines and stuff. Her eyelashes and eyebrows didn't come out as wispy as I would like, but that is because I used a brand new 005 pigment or Staedtler pen, and it had a little bit too much ink in it. And here is the overall scan of it. Really happy with the way she turned out. And here's the comparison from 2013 and 2016. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. And I hope you enjoyed this new version of the girl with tangled hair. And I'll see you again soon for a new drawing video.